They thought Pacquiao was gonna come in and destroy me. But that didn't happen. I almost ended his career.
Boxing fans, maligayang pagbabalik. Pabida at makulay na personalidad. Ngunit may abilidad sa boxing. At ang isa sa mga naging pinakabatang kampiyon sa larangan ng boxing sa 4 na magkakaibang weight classes. Enter Adrien Broner. Matapos ang ilang taon, may bago siyang expose sa labanan nila ni Manny Pacquiao. Mula sa unang kampyonato hanggang sa nakakahiyang talo niya kay Maidana, ang pag-agaw niya sa girlfriend ng kalaban niya na si Malignaggi, ang komento niya sa mga Filipino fans, at ang malapit pang pagtangka sa buhay niya. Ngayong araw, may bago tayong matutuklasan. Ating simulan sa unang laban ni Broner na kung saan tila bang tinakot siya ng kanyang promoter na si Golden Boy Oscar De La Hoya. Ang unang bigatin niyang laban, isang 2-time champion na si Daniel Ponce de Leon.
It's my first time being in the Golden Boy office. They said they gotta talk to me or whatever. So I come in, so they real serious and they like, this guy, he's very dangerous. I'm like, man, shut the fuck up, where the donuts at? And they looked at me like I had shit on my forehead. So I go get some donuts and shit, whatever.
Imbes na masindak si Broner sa sinabi ng promoter, gutom at donut ang nasa isip niya. Ganito ka-confident ang bida natin.
So when I fought Paulie Malignaggi, they brought me in thinking I was gonna lose. He had more knockouts than I had fights already at the time. He was already a world champion before, so they just thinking I'm in over my head. I was signed with Golden Boy at the time. So they take me to his hometown. This is my first HBO fight in front of 12,500 people. And then come fight night, I beat him. Unanimous decision, I beat him in his hometown. And then Oscar De La Hoya, he came in my dressing room and he took me in a private room. He looked me in the eye and the look was like I just discovered fire. Like he told me, he said, what you just did, I don't even think you understand what you just did. I'm amazed. I'm proud of you.
Dito na nagsimula ang pag-usbong ng kasikatan ni Adrien Broner. Sa kanyang napaka-colorful na personalidad, nakita ni De La Hoya na mabenta ang batang ito sa mga boxing fans. Mula kay Ponce de Leon, umakot siya ng belts, una sa 130-pound division laban sa kampiyon na si Vicente Martin Rodriguez via 3rd round knockout. Sa 135 division naman, isang knockout pa rin laban kay Antonio De Marco. At di na nagsawa si Broner sa knockout dahil tinumba niya si Khabib Alakberdib sa 12th round ng kanilang laban upang maging kampiyon sa 140-pound division.
Right hand, left hook, right uppercut, Broner, and that's enough! The referee stops the fight!
Ating pansinin na pinakyaw ni Broner lahat. At sa 147-pound division naman, ang sikat na Pacquiao hater na si Malignaggi,
Manny thinks he's Jesus. The guy thinks he's Jesus.
ay tinuruan niya ng leksyon dahil bukod sa pag-agaw ng belt ni Malignaggi, pati girlfriend nito, inagaw din niya. At ito ang kwento niya tungkol dito.
Paulie Malignaggi. See, that's what I'm saying. At this time, I'm just boxing. I was just in love with boxing. One day, I think we was at some fights. I don't know, he beat somebody. I'm like, I want to fight him. I called Al and I said, I want to fight him. And Al, he paused, like, are you serious? Because, you know, I never fought 140 yet. I was still at 135. He was like, you gonna jump 2 weight classes and go fight him? I'm like, yeah, I could beat him.
Kahit na nasa 135 pounds pa lang si Broner noong mga panahong yon, hinamon niya si Malignaggi sa kanyang timbang na 147 pounds. 2 weight classes sa taas niya. At gaya ng nangyari sa dati niyang promoter, nangamba din ang bago niyang promoter na si Al Haymon.
I fought him in his hometown too. And he was the champion.
Well, yeah, after the fight, you said, I came into town and I got his belt and his girl.
Yeah, I did. I was fucking this girl all week.
You were fucking his girl before the fight.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. So I got her number and she came over and I actually took her to the press conference and everything. Paulie tried to not let her in the press conference.
I'm good. I beat Paulie. I left with his belt and his girl. I'm just saying, you lost.
I know I lost. But don't,
Hold on, wait.
But don't brag about taking my side piece.
At dinala pa umano ni Broner ang girlfriend ng kalaban niya sa press conference upang ipaghambog ito. Ganito kapresko si Broner.
Was he still actively involved with her at the time?
I didn't care. I just knew they had relations and I knew to get to him and I knew he loved her. He loved that girl.
Okay, so that really got into his head, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have backfired. He could have been so angry over that shit that he just wild out in the ring.
Being angry in the ring only gonna get you fucked up. When you get in that ring, you have to be 100% focused.
Okay, and that fight actually got you, at that point, your career high. You got 1.5 million for that fight.
Yeah.
Sa Malignaggi fight, si Broner ang bully. Pero iba ang naging kwento nang nakalaban niya ang matibay na si Marcos Maidana. Isang 2-division power puncher na naging sikat dahil sa lakas ng kanyang mga suntok.
Okay, so then in 2013, you fought Marcos Maidana.
Now this is I think one of my best performances in a loss. It was one of the best fights I ever been in. I loved it.
Well, you said that you didn't really take training camp very seriously.
Do you think I would be able to stand in there with Maidana for 12 rounds being a lightweight and not be in shape? I took training camp very serious.
Because you're out, basically partying with rappers.
Nah.
Kung seryoso si Broner kay Maidana, bakit nga ba natalo siya? Dito, parang nagalit si Broner sa interviewer niya.
I was coming off tour. I was on the Most Wanted tour with Lil Wayne, T.I., 2 Chainz. We was in the last city in Las Vegas. I went straight to camp. It's just coming from that lifestyle to back to this lifestyle. It gotta take time.
And in that fight, you got knocked down for the first time ever.
That bitch hit hard, man. I remember he caught me with a good shot early. And he threw a weird shot. It looked like he was coming to the body, but he came up top and like, ooh, shit.
At gaya nga ng knockdown ni Marquez kay Pacquiao, ganito rin ang ginawa ni Maidana. Para bang nagkunwa na tatargetin ang katawan. Pero ulo pala ang diniin nito.
Like, good shot. But I got up though. And I don't remember nothing until the 7th round. Like it all went blank. But I was still fighting my ass off. Finally get my legs and vision and everything back. It's crazy. But I get my legs and shit back, right? So I go at him again.
Laban hanggang sa dulo. Ito ang motto ni Broner. Ikikwento din niya ang acting na ginawa nito nang na-headbutt siya ni Maidana.
Well, you got headbutted after he knocked you down.
I got my LeBron James on. I had to. He caught me with a big shot, but I need some time. I had to flop that one. It come with acting too. And then look, you gotta think how smart I am. I'm in the heat of the moment. I'm like, I need to buy some time. If I don't buy that time right there, he probably would've.
Umarte at umakting si Broner at sabi niya ang inspirasyon na dito ay si LeBron James. Ngunit di naging sapat ang effort niya.
And he catch me again with another big shot. And then I just had to rug it out. You gotta kill me, come on.
They announced a decision. He ends up winning in a decision.
Yeah.
And then you just walk out of the ring. And at that point, fans were booing. They were throwing drinks at you. Why did you walk out before actually, you know?
You got to think, this is my first loss of my career. So my jaw was fractured.
Oh, you had your jaw fractured.
Yeah, I broke his jaw. But I broke his jaw. He fractured my jaw.
At bago niya ikwento sa atin kung hanggang ngayon naniniwala pa ba siyang panalo siya kay Pacquiao,
I beat that boy. I beat him, man. I beat him.
ilalahad muna niya ang muntik na pagkawala ng kanyang buhay.
So then April 2017 comes around. You're in a car in a Chevy Suburban. You get stopped by the police in Kentucky, and there's bullet holes all over your car.
I was at the bar on the west side. So I was never supposed to be there, but I'm from the west side. I ain't tripping. I'm at the red light. I run the red light because the red light take a long time. Next thing you know, I got the music loud. So I hear doof, doof. I'm like, damn, this shit hitting. Doof, 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 doof. I'm like, oh shit, they got me. So I stayed calm. This ain't the first shootout I've been, but I stayed calm. They kept chasing, shooting me. Doof, doof. It was more than one gun getting shot at me. It was like 30 shots at me. I get away, and they pulled me over, and then they took me to jail because I had a warrant.
There was 8 bullet holes in your car. What was this over? You running a red light or something else?
Nah, it was some street shit. Niggas was really just jealous because I didn't let them hang with me. It was just some street shit.
I mean, did you look back at the situation like, yo, I'm a world champion boxer, I'm a multi-millionaire, and I came this close to getting shot in the head and having all that end? At the end of the day, you're unbelievably lucky. I mean, 8 shots hit the car and you walked away from it.
May bumaril kay Broner at buti na lang di siya natamaan nito. Ating dinggin dahil may sasabihin si Broner na parang pag-amin sa restback niya sa mga ito.
Yeah, but I bet they can't shoot nobody no more. Or shoot at nobody no more.
Okay, we're not going to get into that part of the story.
Yeah.
I already see where this is going.
Di na raw makakabaril pa ang mga bumaril sa kanya. Pag-amin ba ito sa krimen niya na para bang sinasabi niyang kumitil siya ng buhay? Kayo na ang bahalang humusga. At ngayon, ating dinggin si Broner sa kanyang salaysay sa gera niya kay Pacman.
So then in 2018, you fight Manny Pacquiao. Would you say that was the biggest fight of your career?
Hell yeah. It was a incredible moment for me. Great experience. I had never been on that type of stage before. It was huge.
Pacquiao was guaranteed $20 million for that fight. $10 million was his base purse, and then the rest of it came from pay-per-view. You were guaranteed, on paper, $2.5 million. You end up losing by unanimous decision.
Mm-hmm.
Do you stand behind that loss?
I do, but they was being biased, man, because of who he was. If you go look at that damn fight, turn off all the sound, and watch the fight, man, he wasn't touching me. I ain't have a scratch on me.
Inamin ba o hindi? Sang-ayon daw kuno siya, natalo siya kay Pacman. Pero bias daw ang lahat sa kanya. Ano nga ba, Broner? At may sinasabi siyang malapit daw niyang matapos ang karera ni Pacman. Ito ang lahat niya.
I tore his retina too. A lot of people don't know. I almost ended his career. Because people don't come back from torn retinas. That ended Sugar Ray Leonard and many others. They was just screaming. Every time he punched, they scream. He's missing, I'm moving. And they just screaming.
Yeah, I mean, it's Manny Pacquiao. I
know. I ain't tripping. I know it's Manny Pacquiao, but...
Right. I mean, the most famous Asian fighter ever of all time. Right? And I'm sure that like half the crowd was Filipino, I'm sure.
Sumisigaw lang daw ang mga Filipino fans ni Pacquiao. Kaya napupunta ang puntos kay Pacman at di naman daw nakakatama si Pacquiao. Galit pa sa kanya ang mga Pinoy?
You know...
But they love me though.
Yeah?
His people love me.
Mahal daw natin si Broner. Agree ba kayo? Comment ka natin sa baba kung okay si Broner para sa atin. Ngunit sa totoo lang, ano nga ba ang tingin niya kay Pacquiao?
Now, you had been in the ring with a lot of people. Now, this was your highest profile fight. But would you say that Pacquiao was your toughest opponent?
Nah.
Really? Who do you think was tougher than Pacquiao for you?
Maidana.
Okay.
Way tougher. He was way tougher, way stronger, more rugged.
What do you think makes Pacquiao great?
His feet, his power, his speed, his IQ. He's good.
Well, by that time, Mayweather and Pacquiao had their fight before that. And you felt that you took a loss because it was a setup for Mayweather-Pacquiao too.
Yes, it was. They thought Pacquiao was gonna come in and destroy me, but that didn't happen. So he fought Keith Thurman and destroyed him. And now that brought up like, oh, maybe he can beat Floyd on the second go around. You know what I'm saying?
At kung nagustuhan nyo ang mga gantong content at pagpapahayag, suntukin ng like at mag-subscribe upang maging updated sa mga kwentong boxing gaya nito. Salamat, kaboxing tayo.
Boxing